Great news, guys. We're all gonna be rich. We were so close last night. I could almost feel the sunshine in Aruba. We needed one rebound from Chris Paul to cash our plus 290 move and one three-pointer from Brandon Miller to cash the plus 210 move. Miller only needed 1 3 in the second half and we would have been home. We just didn't get it. One thing you have to know going into these plus money bangers is that sometimes we can get ridiculously close and not get home. It's not for the weak. It sucks, but the strength to move on is what makes us better than the average human. Lucky for us, tonight we've got 2 plus money moves that I scoped out already this morning. Before we get to those, do yourself a favor and subscribe to this channel. We need people like you that love to gamble in our community. That's just a fact. We do long shot videos like this one all the time, so you constantly have stuff to watch. On top of that, we go live Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time every single week to use the Plus EV tool from OddsJam. You saw what we did in February. That's a ton of green. How are we doing in March? You tell me. Looks good from where I'm sitting, and if you get the notifications on after you subscribe, you'll never miss one of these live streams. I'm telling you right now, you'll be a different bettor after just one of those streams. But this video is for long shots, and while we don't have the longest long shots today, we still have 2 plus money bangers that we can all be proud of. The first one is one we have to do out of principle. Jalen Brunson, 30 plus points, plus 110 at DraftKings. DraftKings had the best price on this thing, so I went there, even though I know when FanDuel comes out with this number, it's going to be similar. I couldn't wait because I had to get this video out for the people. The issue for me is DraftKings won't let me bet a full unit anymore. They've had enough of the beating that we've put on them. Honestly, I don't blame them. These people have families. They can't just be handing us cash every day. Still, they let me get down $56.80, which is more than I thought they would. This one is simple. The Knicks and 76ers owe everybody an apology for that game on Sunday. They were both terrible, and I hated watching every second of that game. Neither team shot better than 40%, and neither team scored more than 80 points. I highly doubt that happens again. This isn't 2002. And when they do break out of that scoring slump, I think it's going to be Brunson that leads the way. He took 22 shots the other day. He was just off. He still scored 19 points. The game before that, he dropped 26 points against the Orlando Magic in just 28 minutes. It was his first game back from injury too. And even though the Magic are one of the toughest defenses in the NBA, Brunson still made him look terrible. I like that he gets another shot at the 76ers tonight back at the Garden because Tyrese Maxey is going to be playing, which is huge for everybody. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA, and the 76ers just look different with him. They're not going to score in the 70s again. The man just dropped 35 points on Brunson the last time they saw each other, so I'm thinking he can get the Sixers offense going. We cannot have a blowout here, and I think Maxey is going to help big time with that. My guess is both teams get right back on track, and Brunson leads the way with a 30-burger. Just feels right. The other move that makes sense for us is Kyle Kuzma, 5 plus assists, plus 145 at DraftKings. Obviously, we want our assist guys at home, but I think we're cool here. These are 2 teams that are hard for the books to price since their lineups are constantly in a state of flux on top of being always involved in blowouts. My guess is the game stays close enough for each team to keep their guys playing for 4 full quarters. If that happens, this is a great price for Kuzma 5 plus assists. Again, DraftKings has the best price in this market, even though they still wouldn't take $100 from me on this one. They'd only let me get down $43.09, but again, I get it. There would be no DraftKings if they just let all of us bet however much we want, especially us smart guys. I feel like I'm sacrificing for the people here, and I don't have a problem with it. The thing with Kuzma is he's become kind of a playmaker recently. Sure, he's scoring points, but he's dropping dimes too. It's almost like nobody even notices. Over his last 4 games, he hasn't finished with fewer than 4 assists in any of them. I know we need 5 here, but in 2 of those games, he had 8 plus dimes. He's got plenty of potential assists to go along with those dimes too, so against a team like Memphis, he should capitalize. That team is going through it right now, and they're literally being held together by duct tape. Everybody's hurt. Even the backup for the hurt guys are hurt now. Just last game, 74% of the field goals scored against them came via the assist. Every single pass seemed to lead to a bucket. It was crazy. And that's the exact environment we're looking for tonight. In fact, if you really want to get loose, I'd say a Kuzma triple-double could easily be in play. Right now, it's only being offered at FanDuel, but it's sitting at plus 4,300, which I think is a deal. You can't win if you don't bet. Feels right. I'll see you guys on the live stream later. Don't forget to turn on the notifications.